Mozambique, a Portuguese-speaking southern African nation of 33.9 million people, is famous for its beaches and clear water. It sits on the Mozambique Channel, a stretch of the Indian Ocean that serves as a global secondary shipping route. In 2022, Mozambique allocated approximately 1.51% of its GDP to military expenditure, amounting to around $284.7 million. Notably, this reflects a decrease from 1.89% in 2021. That is likely due to a multitude of factors, including economic restraints, the country's high debt burden, and governance and corruption issues. Mozambique faces significant security challenges, particularly in the northern Cabo Delgado province, where insurgent attacks have led to instability and humanitarian crises. Additionally, the country contends with issues such as piracy along its coastline and border security concerns. Mozambique's defense strategy includes both domestic production and external acquisitions. The country has limited capacity for producing military equipment, but has made efforts to develop small arms and light weapons locally, not unlike many other African nations who feel too reliant on foreign exports. Mozambique has procured various military assets, including armored personnel carriers, helicopters, and naval patrol vessels. In 2021, Mozambique acquired Marauder APCs from South Africa's Paramount Group to enhance troop mobility and protection. The Marauder APCs provide strong protection, off-road mobility, and modular customization, making them an excellent counterinsurgency vehicle for Mozambique's fight against militants in Cabo Delgado. However, the high cost, weight, and logistical requirements pose challenges for Mozambique's budget and operational capacity. Ensuring proper maintenance and acquiring sufficient numbers will be key to maximizing their effectiveness. The country also obtained Russian-made Mi-8 and Mi-17 transport helicopters and Mi-24 attack helicopters from Paramount Group for aerial reconnaissance and support operations. More recently, in 2024, Mozambique received 2 interceptor boats donated by India to strengthen maritime security and combat piracy, that is, seaborne piracy. Despite the government's firm public stance against all forms of piracy, Mozambique's judicial system weakly enforces intellectual property rights. Pirated copies of DVDs and counterfeit goods are commonly sold, with enforcement being rare and highly selective. In the defense sector, this lax enforcement poses significant risks. The potential infiltration of counterfeit military equipment can compromise operational effectiveness and endanger personnel. Weak IP enforcement may lead to unauthorized production or replication of defense technologies, undermining the country's defense capabilities. To enhance IP protections, particularly within the defense industry, the Mozambican government could update and harmonize IP laws to align with international standards, ensuring comprehensive coverage of defense-related technologies, provide specialized training and resources to judicial and law enforcement agencies to effectively combat IP infringements in the defense sector, or collaborate with international defense partners to share best practices and implement robust IP protection strategies. Mozambique is actively working to address its security challenges through strategic defense spending and acquisitions. Concurrently, the country recognizes the need to strengthen its intellectual property framework, especially within the defense industry, to safeguard innovation and ensure national security. By implementing targeted reforms and enhancing enforcement mechanisms, Mozambique aims to create a more secure and prosperous environment for its citizens and investors. Stay tuned for Namibia.